everyone. Donald J. Brower here, reporting from the Region 1 tournament, the Garden State HS Wrestling Near Fall Back Points podcast, Day 2, special edition. I was at Union High School yesterday. I'm here at Mount Olive for the Region 1 tournament. Got a great lineup so far. We're going to have some championship interviews like we did yesterday. But before we get to the champions, we got to get to the man who helps me be here. Champion athletes, Dan Warnikoff. When I tell you Dan's been a huge proponent of not only Garden State HS Wrestling, but Morris County HS Wrestling, he was there in the very beginning. He was helping us out. He's one of the guys you want to talk to. When you want to get there and you want to get into these grinds and these long tournaments, nutrition is the key. It's a big thing, and what you want to do is you want to have the best feeling when you go into each match. And how do you do that? You eat well. You don't just run around trash bags and try to lose weight. You wind up working out hard. And that's what Dan Warnikoff helps you with. He will help you with meal plans. If you're a wrestler, it helps Del Barton. We've seen the litany of Del Barton wrestlers they have. We've also seen him do it in other sports, in other states. You don't even have to be an athlete. If you want to feel better and be on a nutrition plan that you feel helps you be energized and feel better about yourself. Dan Warnikoff, champion athletes. But thank you, Dan. Now I'm getting a little flustered because we're talking about Dan and Del Barton. So here's what we're going to do. Let's start to my interview with the 152-pound champion at Union, Andrew Juszinski, the man I picked last year to win states, who wound up making the finals. But I don't want to take any full credit, pat myself on the back a little bit. But I caught up with him and got some words with him about his win. So I'm joined here by the 152-pound champion, Andrew Juszinski. Congratulations. Talk about this win. I know you won last year. Just kind of winning this region again.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. I worked really hard this offseason to accomplish this, but this is just along the way. The ultimate goal is state title next weekend.
Now, speaking of state titles, you were kind of the underdog last year. Nobody knew about you. One guy picked you to make the finals. I don't remember who that was. Right. But you wind up, you're kind of like you have that target on your back. Did that change how you went in, or was it just kind of like, listen, I'm going to do my own thing?
Yeah, I mean, early in the season, I was putting a lot of pressure on me, but I'm not a state champ. I don't got anything to defend. So now I'm just focused on having fun. Yeah.
Now, you guys, I talked to some of your teammates yesterday. Obviously, Del Barton parents travel very well. And I think there's a little group in the back by the lot. I don't want to say nothing about the baseball field, spoil their spot. But how is it going to this? Because you guys travel so well, and it's almost like a December or like summer league match. And there just seems that excitement. How do you guys get pumped up for that? Because I know the parents always get you guys hyped.
Yeah, it's awesome. I kind of like it better. It's nice weather out. The sun's out, some energy. I love it.
You don't have to worry about the snowbanks they're trying to crawl through there.
That's right.
Now, what are you guys doing heading into next week? I know it's been a strange year a little bit with everything going on and the separation. Talk about that, because I've talked to some of your other teammates, and they said you guys made a concerted effort to get the freshmen involved this year because you didn't have the preseason stuff you usually do. What are you guys going to do this week to get ready for states?
Yeah, I mean, early on in the season, we did a few hikes, some team stuff. It's tough now, but everyone will be up practice. I'm sure we'll do something right before states, maybe Friday, just to get our mind off things, just to have some fun. That's the ultimate goal. Have some fun and win some medals down there, gold medals.
It won't be Fortnite, will it? Because I still hear Pat Glory's not that good.
That was a few years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an old man. The game's changed too quick for me. I'm at that point now where you call me an old man. Thanks. I'll remember that in my predictions next week. But listen, congratulations. Enjoy it. And I'm sure we'll be hearing from you next week.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew, for the time. One of the kids I root for, he's always nice. Says hello, Mr. Brower. I know him. It's little kindness goes a long way with these reporters, especially these old reporters. And I think he called me old because of the different technology and stuff, but I'll let that go. I understand. I'm in that age. The beard shows it as a little as well. Now we're going to send it to his teammate, the 170 champion, Colin Kelvin. And if you remember that name, his brother was a big part of the program and was very successful. But let's head to Colin Kelvin. Joining me now is, I think we've been repeating this all weekend, another Del Barton champion coming to us from the Region 2 tournament, Colin Kelvin. Colin, congratulations. Just tell me what you thinking about, and just kind of what was going through your head out there on the mat today.
I mean, I just try to keep the same mindset I do every match and not think about the fact that it's like a, region title and stuff. That helps me wrestle well and stuff.
So this must be perfect for you with really no fans or anything in there, because it doesn't give that extra hype where they have to clear the gym and there's people screaming at you. It's almost like such a low key match.
It really helps out and stuff. And, it's it's nice there with like no one else in the gym, just you and the other wrestler. That's how the match is. That's how it should be, I think.
Now, you guys, I was talking to some of your teammates who wrestled yesterday. They said when they were getting off the mat, the parents and then the teammates were chiming in. Has anybody reached out to you after this from your team, kind of said congratulations? Who was the first one to message you after? Was it your teammate or was it family?
I think it might have been my mom.
Moms are always good with that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, our team is great, and we're always helping each other out and congratulating each other and stuff. It's a great environment here at the school.
Now you've obviously your older brother wrestled for Del Barton. You've been in the system. You know what it is. Is there anything you need to work on, you feel, heading into next week, or is it more of kind of like, listen, I'm at the dance, I'm going to go with what brought me and just see what happens?
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm always going to try and like work to get better and stuff. There's always room for improvement, but at this point, I mean, there's not much I can do or anything. But yeah, of course, I'm going to try and get better and stuff.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure we'll be talking to a lot of Del Barton guys next week. I want to say down to States, but it's really more west to States and Peaburg. Right. So enjoy it this week and have fun and best of luck.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the time, Colin. We got to get you a brush or hair. It's very Medusa-like with something going on with that hair. We need to get it taken care of, but congratulations. Going from one champion to another, the kids keep coming. We just finished up here at Region 1 with the 182 bout. We're going to send it to the man who won it, the reigning state champion from last year, 160. He's going 182. Only had a few matches this year. High Points Brian Saldano. I had a chance to catch up with him after his win. Let's head to that right now. I'm joined by a man who I kind of expected to talk to all weekend. It really wasn't a surprise, but the champion at 182, Brian Saldano. Just talk about this win and just how you feel right now.
I feel pretty good. It's another stepping stone to get to States, and I only got one thing in mind, and that's to get my second title.
Now, heading to that title, I know it's been a really strange year for you as far as just how everything's been going on with starting and stopping and trying to get. How have you guys been keeping in shape? How have you been keeping in shape to kind of just look as good as you did today?
I have a small group that goes to Iron Horse, me and Aaron Azeroth. He's been stepping stones too. So luckily we've been pushing each other, and that's how, we're both getting to the finals. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to wrestle in finals, but it's just, we're feeding off each other.
What has been the hardest thing? Has it been getting on the mat and getting at time? Has it been cardio? I mean, is there one thing? Because I think you wrestled, 4 matches this year with your team? What has been the hardest thing to kind of keep going and going? Because obviously you have that mat time and getting there. What was the hardest thing for you?
I felt probably the hardest thing would be cardio, but luckily I was able to still get runs in with my team and all. And unfortunately, I only had 2 with them this year, but luckily I had a lot of running with them. And then also I'm doing, 2 to 3 practices a day and constant wrestling with guys at Iron Horse. So my lungs been feeling good. Everything feels great.
Perfect. Well, listen, congratulations. I know this is a stepping stone. You're looking to defend your title in Peaburg. I almost said down south. We're not really going down south. It's actually closer for you guys. I don't have to worry about booking a hotel room this time. But congratulations. Good luck next week. We have another interview, another champion. I mean, locally, the champions we're having in regions is insane. This time, Pope John. Nick Lovato captured the title at 195. I caught up with him a few minutes ago. Let's see what he had to say. I am joined by the 195 champion from Pope John, Nick Lovato. Talk a little bit about this win and just kind of, how it feels to be a region champion.
It's great. I mean, I know everybody talks about this being a super region and just coming up here, getting everything done, ending up on top. It's a great feeling.
Now, your 2 coaches have very well experience at this type of level, in winning and moving on. What have you taken for them just to kind of get ready for this?
I wrestle with my coaches every day, and being in the room with them, them knowing what they know, bringing it to me, putting it into my work, showing up on the mat, getting it done. It's great.
Now, you guys had kind of a start and stop to your season, with COVID and such. How did that affect you guys getting ready? Because I know it's tough, especially with Pope John, you guys traveling to it. How did you guys get your stuff in so you guys were sharp coming into this?
We never really stopped. We were always working. Days that we didn't have our matches, we would get back in the wrestling room, grind it out till 5 o'clock every day. And, just being in that room with guys I know. And, I even got my partner going to States with me, so it just shows.
And what do you do to get ready for states? I know it's in Phillipsburg, which I'm sure you're familiar with the area. It's not that long trip to Atlantic City and getting ready. It's the trip to the Atlantic City of the West, as we call it. I don't think anybody's ever called it by the way. I think I just made that up completely. But just what do you do to get ready for this weekend?
Same thing every weekend. Just getting in the room, going live with my guy Jack, and sometimes getting in the weight room at home. Just having double sessions sometimes. Just got to do what you got to do to be on top.
Perfect. Thank you for your time. Congratulations again. And I'm sure we'll be hearing big things from you this weekend.
Thanks again.
And our final champion of the weekend, the top seed, Liam Akers from North Hunterdon, just finished up on the mat. We caught up with him and got a few words about how he felt to win the region championship. Hey, Liam, thank you for taking some time. Congratulations. Just talk a little bit about the win, being the number 1 seed, going down there and winning a region title.
It felt great. I had a goal going down there, and that was to win it. And I'm happy to accomplish that goal. I'm always happy, but never satisfied.
You guys had a good run of guys qualifying for the state tournament. Talk about that team, because you guys had a really good season last year. You wind up winning the groups. Obviously, this year, teams is not a thing, but you guys qualified enough individuals heading into states. Just kind of, how you feel and how nice it is to kind of see such representation for your squad next weekend.
I feel great because I'm truly happy to be a part of this team. We're more a family than a team. We're we're all 14 brothers out there fighting for each other. And I'm truly happy and blessed to be a part of this team this year. And I'm happy to go down to Peterborough with all 5 of us qualifiers.
Now, I know you guys, you went in there number 1 seed. Was it different as far as just kind of not a lot of fans? I mean, obviously with everything going on, was that something strange for you guys to deal with?
A little bit. Some of us do better when there's less people. Some of us do better when there's big crowds. So it was a little bit of a struggle for some people, but we got used to it by like the second or third match.
Okay, perfect. Well, listen, thank you. Get home safe. I know it's late. Congratulations and enjoy this. And I'm sure we'll be hearing from you next week in Peterborough.
All right, thank you.
Well, that wraps up another exciting weekend of region wrestling. Had fun yesterday at Union. I'll tell you what, Mount Olive brought their game. They had food for the fat guy, but the best 16 at each weight are down go ahead in Phillipsburg this weekend. We'll see how it works. Debatable who wins what, but we'll see how it all works. One thing I did notice, and I heard from a lot of coaches this last weekend and yesterday and today, both in both venues, was the lack of peer pressure stalling causes. How many of you have heard of stalling? There wasn't a lot of that. So the matches were obviously well run, and there wasn't a lot of referee interference taking it away from the kids. But they did a great job, and like I said, it'll be debatable on who wound up making there if you thought it was the best 16, but they wrestled on the mat, and that's all you can ask for. Now, we're not done for the week. We got states coming up. You can tune into the website. You're going to see in the next day or so my wrap-up as far as who did what and how I did, prediction-wise. I'm always accountable. And then we're also going to have a Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll announce it later on, who's going to be with our preview for the upcoming states, my picks, which I have on the site, and also my Wrestler of the Week story, which will be Joe Fungaro. So check that out and follow me on Twitter, Morris County HSW. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me everywhere. Just don't follow me to my house at night. It's really creepy. Just enough. I need a break. But for Jared, the podcasting legend, I'm Donald J. Brower. We'll see you next week.